Hello, and welcome to another edition of Natasha Opens a Box. This is the box. It makes fun noises. That means it's dice. So I was looking at my email, and it said I had a box coming, but I didn't recognize the company name. And I was like, what on earth did I order? It's 13 pounds from that particular company. But then I looked, and in the reference number, it said, Real Gamers Roll Dice. So I was like, it's dice. All right, so here we go. I was cutting toward myself. I did not slip and hurt myself, which is a good thing. Because I don't like it when I get hurt. Okay. Done with the fun knife. It is now closed. Piece of cardboard. Packing slip. All right, let's see what I got. Now I have conveniently already printed off my price labels, so I can price as I go. I have dice trays. I have red, I have purple, I have green, and I have black. Okay, 2 of each. These are $10 each, I believe. Yes, $10 each. And they'll go out on the floor for sale, but I'm also using them So Dice and Needle is hosting a combination cross-stitch / Dungeons and Dragons retreat this fall over at French Lick Springs Hotel. I'm very excited because that's my favorite hotel ever. And I just really like it, and I like retreats, and I like having events, and I'm just really excited about it. It's called Stitch Pluto. I have agreements with 13 different designers that are producing exclusive patterns for me. And, well, they're exclusive for a while. They'll eventually be available to everybody. But as an attendee of this retreat, you will get these patterns. And they are sized in such a way that they fit perfectly into these dice trays. And sneak peek, this is, maybe you're not supposed to get a sneak peek. This is the Druid pattern. But they fit perfectly into these dice trays. There's going to be 12, let's see, I have 13 designers, so there's going to be 12 class patterns, one for each standard class. And then the 13th pattern is, it's just a cool pattern. So anyway, that's what I'm using these dice trays for. I'll put them out on the floor to sell, so they're available. But as I finish these little things, I'm going to finish them in the dice trays, which will be super cool. If you want more information on the retreat, you can go to my website, diceandneedle.com, click on the Stitch Pluto 2025 tab, and that will have all the information you need. There are still spots available. Retreats are so much fun. If you're a stitcher and have never done a cross-stitch retreat, or it doesn't even really have to be cross-stitch, you can crochet the whole weekend if you want to, or whatever. The way it works is they usually start on a Thursday around noon. Big empty room, tables, lots of people, talk, stitch, have fun. And then it'll run all day Friday, all day Saturday, and then most people leave Sunday morning. At Stitch Pluto, there's going to be games, there's going to be a scavenger hunt, there's going to be a movie night, and what makes ours special is, in addition to the stitching and the goodie bags and the free patterns and the games and all that stuff, we are also going to have a D&D component. So if you've never played, if you're an experienced player, anything, you're welcome to come. It's a one-shot campaign. It's an existing D&D campaign that we have altered to be Stitching themed. So like the big baddie at the end that you're trying to defeat is going to be a frog dressed in a frock made from metallic threads and French knots, because we all know how much we hate metallic threads, French knots, and having to frog. So what else would you want to defeat, right? In addition to that, your weapons, instead of having a long sword, you might have a seam ripper, or instead of having a dagger, you might have a needle. Instead of having a bow and arrow, you may have a bow with pins or something like that. So we're working through that. We'll be making characters. We'll be making 12 different characters that will be pre-made, so we don't have to do that. I'll also film that and put it up on the channel when we make the characters. But yeah, so everybody will get a set of dice, and there'll be D&D themed free stuff too, and I'm really excited. You should check out the page, check out the information about it, register to come. It is October 23rd to 26th, the weekend before Halloween. It's in French Lick, Indiana, which is in the Hoosier National Forest. It's going to be the fall. It's going to be beautiful. If you're not familiar with the French Lick area or the resorts, there is a casino, there's a spa, there's 2 hotels that are sister hotels. There's spas at each one. There's 6 swimming pools that are open basically until it freezes. There's 3 golf courses. There's all kinds of outdoor activities. There's an arcade, there's a bowling alley, there's 2 bowling alleys, I think. There's just all kinds of stuff. And there's horseback riding, there's archery, there's shooting sports, there's hiking, all kinds of stuff. Like I said, it is one of my favorite places because it's so historic and so cool. And maybe the best part, maybe not the best part, it's also haunted. There is a 7th floor to the French Lick resort, which you can't really see from the outside, and that's where most of the haunting activity happens. So it's really cool. I strongly recommend you checking out the link, checking out the information, checking out the hotel, and coming to see us. It would be great. Okay, back to the box. And I can put my eyes back on for this. Just can't see. I have 5 packages of King of Crits mystery dice. It says on the back, a royal wager, the king has decreed that blank shall receive a blank dice set named blank. So, you don't know. It's a full dice set, mystery, and these are $9 a package. This is ASMR as you hear me crinkling. Crinkle, crinkle. And there are 5 of those. All right. Next, we have Paladin's Oath. This is a 11 dice polyhedral set, including the heads, tails coin for a 2D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's actually 12 pieces in here. Paladin's Oath. They are white, glittery with gold letters, numbers, and yeah, swords and stuff. So those are nice. Paladin's Oath. These are 22. Next we have Wyvern Rings. W-I-V-E-R-N. That's a wyvern, right? Wyvern? I think that's right. I don't know. Dragon. These are black with white decorations, and you can see that some of them have like wings, little dragons on them. So those are cool. Wyvern wings, those are priced at $6. I really like this dice company. I think I've said this before. I like the bottles their dice come in, but they're very reasonably priced. A set of dice for $6. I think that's a great deal. Next we have Werewolf's Bane. These are blue marbled with gold numbers. Werewolf's Bane. And these are priced at $6 again. So nice set of dice, $6. Gaming does not have to be expensive. It can be, it certainly can be, but it doesn't have to be. These are called Eldorado. They are kind of a milky opalescent with gold numbers. There's also kind of some black going on in there. Eldorado. And Eldorado is priced at, where are you, Eldorado? Eldorado is priced at $9. And they're a little bit higher probably because there looks like there are a couple different colors and the glitter. Next we have a King of Crits. This is called Plague Doctor. This is another 11 dice set with the coin. Green, dark green, silver numbers. Plague Doctor mask. It looks like there's some bone saws on here, and yeah, so there you go. Plague Doctor. And he runs at, where are you? Where are you, Plague Doctor? I think 22. I think most of these are 22. Yeah, 22 for Plague Doctor. Next we have Crypt of the Necromancer. These are, looks like dark green with silver decorations. There's bones on there. There's a skull and crossbones. Yeah, plus the coin. So this is another 12-piece set. Crypt of the Necromancer, again, is going to be 22 because it is the bigger set. Next we have King of Crits. This is a poker themed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another 12-piece set. It's got the coin. But these are clear with gold decorations, and then they have suspended inside hearts, diamonds, spades, and clubs. I don't know if you can see that or not. These are very cool. Kind of perfect to go along with my store here. And again, the King of Crits is $22. Perfect to go along with my store. Really, Natasha? I sell games. These are for games. I was thinking like, you know, oh, the cards represent games and that's what I sell. Of course. What are dice? Games. Sorry. Next we have the Tower of Doom. This is a wooden dice tower. It's got a skull on the front. This piece slides out and sits up here, so when you roll it goes into the box. And this one is where are you? Perhaps printing these out first wasn't the best idea, but at least they're all in my system and I can sell them. This is called the Tower of Doom. Tower of Doom. And it is priced at $24. It's a nice wood. I don't think it's solid wood. I think it's pressed wood, but it is wood with the skull on it. Next we have, let's go ahead and do Tomb of the Lich. This is another dice tower. It's obviously a bigger one. See what it looks like? It's beautiful. Oh. That was a joke. Probably pretty bad because nobody's laughing. Well, I don't know if anybody's laughing or not. I'm here by myself. Okay, So this is Tomb of the Lich Dice Tower. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the box to show you, and then I will put it back in maybe. Here he is. It's heavy. Dice tower, and there's a little magnetic coffin cover for the top of it. But again, drop the dice in here, they clatter around, they come out in the box, very nice. We got skeletons, we got, you know, scary stuff all over. Like I said, it is heavy. I'm gonna put it to the side here. And the Tomb of the Lich Dice Tower is $60. I think that's a good price though, because like I said, it is really heavy, so it feels quality. All right, next I have Storm Giant Oversized Dice. This is a complete set, but look how big they are compared to regular sized dice. So, you know, that might be something you could see. I could probably see these without my glasses on. And Storm Giant, I believe, is $20. Let me find him on here. Storm Giant, Fire Giant. This is one very top. Nice. Of course. Yes, $20 for the Storm Giant. These are kind of a bluish gray green with, they're like the same color as my eyes, that bluish grayish green color that you really don't know what it is, with gold numbers. Like my eyes have the gold center. So hey, we're going to change the name from Storm Giant Dice to Natasha's eye color. Next we have Giant Fighter Dice in gray. Now these are gray with gold letters. They've got swords, different decorations, and again, they are the oversized dice. These Giant Fighter Dice gray are $17. Continuing the trend of oversized dice, we have Fire Giant. Now these are gray with red. And Fire Giant are $20. Next we have Eldritch Giant. These are purple with gray. These are pretty. Eldritch Giant, and again, these are $20. We have Reef Giant. These are kind of green and purple marbled with silver. Reef Giant, and these again are $20. We have Giant Fighter White. So these are just like the other fighter dice, except these are white with gold, and these are $17. And the last set of oversized dice, we have Cloud Giant. These are kind of a bluish gray, darker bluish gray with gold. Cloud Giant, and again, these are $20. Where are you, Cloud Dinosaur? Okay, now we're back to the smaller bottles. This is Forces of Nature. There's 4d6s in here, and I don't know if you can see them or not, but it's like air, earth, wind, fire, and water. There are 4d6s in there. Forces of Nature, and these are $12. Oh, I knew I ordered one thing of metal dice, and I was expecting them to be in a box instead of a bottle. These are called Bleeding Heart. They're silver colored metal with red hearts. Very nice. And these are $30 because they're metal, so of course they're a little more. Then we have Code Red. These are not metal, they just look at Code Red, metallic red. The numbers are not highlighted, the numbers are the same color, so they might be a little difficult to see, but they're cool. Code Red, and those are $9. Next we have Town Guard. These look a lot like the Fighter Giant dice I had before, except they're normal size. These are silver colored with black. Town Guard. And these are Town Guard. These are 16. Next we have Tasmanian Devil. I'm not sure why it's called that. I just like the name. These are like a bluish teal and white marbled with gold numbers. Tasmanian Devil, these are priced at $7. Next we have Swamp Lights. These glow in the dark. These are kind of yellow and orange, sparkly, with teal numbers. You could almost maybe say these are Life of a Showgirl dice. Orange, sparkly, and teal. Maybe. Anyway, Swamp Lights. These are $9. And again, these glow in the dark, so that's super cool. Next we have, ooh, these are pretty. This is called Double Dragon Fruit. They are pink and clear with green numbers, and they have little dragon fruit slices inside of them. I don't know if you can see that or not, but little dragon fruit slice inclusions. So those are cool. All of these are cool. I don't order dice I don't think are cool. I'm not going to pull out a set of dice and say, oh my gosh, these are ugly. What was I thinking? I think all dice are cool. These are cool. This is called Cryptocurrency. They are clear with like shredded mylar inclusions, maybe. They're kind of opalescent, kind of shimmery, and gold writing. So that's called Cryptocurrency. And this is probably the least expensive cryptocurrency you'll ever find. These are priced at $14. Next we have Chaos Engine. Chaos Engine is a translucent red with little gears inside and kind of bronze colored numbers. I don't know if you can see the gears or not, but this is called Chaos Engine. This one retails for $15. The ones with inclusions are higher because they're harder to make, obviously. This one is called Mulled Wine. It is a dark red wine color and white marbled with gold numbers. Mulled Wine. And Mulled Wine is $7 for mulled wine. Next we have, oh, these are cool. Color Spray Cyan. So obviously these are cyan, kind of a bluish green. They have gold glitter in them, looks like, and green numbers. Color Spray Cyan. And these are $13. I hope this isn't too boring for you. My voice is my throat's getting a little sore. Because I've been talking, and I feel like I just talk so flat. I try to put excitement in it, but I don't know if it comes across. I tried. These are called Spooky Boy. That's SPOOKIBOI. Spooky Boy. These are kind of brown and black with glitter and reddish orange numbers. Spooky Boy. And Spooky Boy is $12. Next we have, oh, these are cool. These are called Sneak Attack. They are clear translucent. They have inclusions in them. I think they're little daggers. And they have red, kind of a red swirl inside of them as well. And black numbers. So these are called Sneak Attack. Sneak Attack is priced at $15. Next we have Sherbet. These are glow in the dark. I think I've had these before. They have glitter inclusions. They have reddish pink numbers. And they look like rainbow sherbet, blue and green, and there's some yellow in there. And yes, I know I said sherbet one time and sherbet one time, but you get the point. There's no second R, but everybody says it. These are $9, and again, these are glow in the dark. Next we have Liquid Mercury. This is like the Code Red, except in a silver color. So shiny silver, but they are plastic. All one color, Liquid Mercury. These are $9. Next we have, whoops, Nosferatu's Nectar. As you would probably guess, these are kind of a blood red. They do have silver numbers. There is some glitter inside there as well. Nosferatu's Nectar. And Drax Drake here cost $8. Next we have Resting Bee Face. I thought this was funny. Resting Bee Face. These are mostly clear. They do have a pink accent on the clear, and they have little bees inside. Resting Bee Face. So Resting Bee Face is priced at $14. And again, the higher priced ones, ones with inclusions are higher just because they're a little more difficult to make. This one is called Mars Galaxy. It is red and black marbled glitter with gold numbers. Mars Galaxy. And these are $6. So again, a very affordable set of dice. And finally, I know you're sad that it's almost over. Finally, we have Midnight Sun. These are blue with black numbers and decorations. And it's kind of like sun rays coming out from the numbers, black and blue. Midnight Sun, these are priced at $7. So that is the order I just got in today from D&D Dice here at Dice and Needle, Batesville, Indiana. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I've got 14. I can't even count all my subscribers on one hand anymore. I've got 14. I know. I'm just so popular. So, let's see if we can get me up to 20. I want one of those cool YouTube plaques I see people have for like 1 million subscribers. I gotta set my goals high, so I'm gonna start at 20. So, like, subscribe, hit the little notifications button for when I post new things. Maybe I'll go live sometime. I don't know. Check out the Stitch Pluto, Cross Stitch Retreat. And like I said, it's going to be so much fun. I'm super excited for it. I'd love to see you there. I'd love to meet you. Yeah, so until next time, I don't know. Until next time, I can't turn my, I'm just going to have to keep talking. I can't turn my recorder off because I can't find my little remote control. So I'm just going to stand here and, keep talking. I don't know. So yeah, how's your day going? Bye. I'll see you next time.